Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Monica, and today in this video we are diving into an awesome Jira app that's totally a game changer, external share for Jira. Let me ask you one question. Have you ever needed to share your Jira content like Jira issues, filters, boards and timelines with external teams, clients and vendors, but found it hassle or worse, or you are worried about to giving them too much access? Well, with the help of the external share for Jira, you can share your Jira content effortlessly and securely in just a few clicks. So stay tuned, because by the end of this video you are gonna learn how you can save the time, cost and improve collaboration with the help of external share for Jira. You will find external share for Jira on the Atlassian marketplace, and here you can see it will help you to share the Jira content with everyone, seamless, secure and cost effective with infinite external user. It is secure because you can protect your external share link with the help of the password. You can set the expiry times and you can set the SSO provider as well. It is cost effective because there is no extra Jira licenses required for the external users. What are the external users here? External users are the users who will not be the part of your Jira license. So whenever I will use the external users term, it means they are not consuming your Jira license. That is the reason this app will help you also in the cost management. The collaboration with the help of this app will be bidirectional, and the good part is they will not collect any kind of data and no third-party data storage is there. It means all the data remains in your Jira. Now we will go and see the installation process of this app. This is my Jira Cloud instance, and the installation process of this app is simple. You will go to the apps, then you will click on the explore more apps. You will come here and search the external share for Jira, and you will find this first result here, external share for Jira. You will click here, then you will find the install option here. Right now it's added already in my instance, so that's why it is showing the added label here. Now the app has been already installed in my instance. We will go and see how you will find this app after the installation. So there are two places to see this app. When you will go here, you will find this app here from the top navigation, and the second is inside the project. When you will come, you will find the external share option. We will come here and we will click on the external share from the top navigation, and here we will find some configuration settings. The first one will be the view links. So this is the place where you will see all the links that you have created with the help of external share for Jira. The second one is the activity. This is the place where you will see all the activities related to your external links. The third is the project configuration. So this is the place where you can globally change the configuration for the external share for your projects. This is default and project config. This is the default one, but I have created the project config here. So it's up to you how you are creating your configuration. You can go and perform the action. You can go and edit it. We have the name of the configuration, description, and enable external share for the associated project. We have general, security, defaults, fields, selected issues and the audit settings. Here in the general you have the options like you want to make the public link by default disable or enable. So these kind comments, internal comments, attachments, linked issues. So we have these kind of settings here. The second one is about the security, expiration date and time, password, corporate SSO, display comments. We have this security settings here. If you want to enable this particular option, then you have to go to the global setting and then you have to set the SSO over there. I'll show you where exactly you can do it. So you can perform these kind of settings here. The default settings is here, field settings is here. So here in these two sections you can see these are the fields which are accessible on a shared issue view. Shared issue view means the view that the external user will see, and the second one is the fields accessible on a shared filter view. So this is about the filter view. If you want to add more custom fields in your default selection of the issue view, you can add from here, and if you want to do the same on your shared filter view, then you can do it from here. And this is the selected users. This is the place where you will allow share access only for users with email addresses or any email address from the domain. It means you can restrict the email addresses or domains for the selected user functionality. Whenever you will create an external share link, only the listed mail addresses and domains will be allowed to use those links. If you want to make it optional, then you can choose it. You want to make it optional or the required from here. And last option is about the audit, where you can check the information like when it is created, last updated, and created by, last updated by. So you can have these informations in the audit tab. Now this is the board card setting. Whenever you want to share the board with the external teams, then you can make the board card settings here. Let me show you what kind of settings you can have here. When you will go and edit, then you can customize the board card layout. This one is the issue layout settings. Again, when you are going to share the issue with your external team, then what kind of fields you want to share with them, what according to the issue type. You can come here, you can see there are the issue types here, and when you will come inside this issue type, you can design, okay, it will be the description field, summary field, context fields, and the context field hidden when empty you can set here. If you want to remove, you can remove from here. If you want to add, then you can simply drag and drop and you can add it here. After that, you can save it. And this is the global setting, which is really important for this app. First one is the permission, where you can enable the Jira permission scheme. This is the place where you can restrict your users who can manage the external share link and who cannot. Here we have the access, where you can restrict the users who can access external share links based on their IP address. Whenever you want to send a particular issue, board, or maybe timeline with the external users, and you want, rather than the default email ID from the external shares, I want to use my own custom email, then you can use this custom email settings to set your email. Otherwise, the email will go default from non-reply@externalshare.com. This is the email template customization. If you want to customize your email, you can do it. This is the page customization. Whenever you are sharing your issues with your external team members, if you want to make some changes in your header, in your footer, you want to make some dark mode, and there is the other customized logo settings as well. And this particular external share for Jira app also supports the dark mode. Right now I have enabled the dark mode, that's why it is look like this, because I really like the dark mode. When you will go here inside the custom domain, you can set your own domain instead of jira.externalshare.com, so you can do it here. This is the SSO configuration that I was talking about. If you want to use that particular function, then here you have to make this SSO configuration. This is the integration. They also provide the integration with the smart checklist integration and issue checklist for Jira integration. So if you want to enable these two integration, then you can do it. And this one is about the API keys, where you can generate your API keys. I'm not going too much deeply here about the configuration of this app, but if you are interested to know more about any kind of configuration, I would suggest you to go and check their documentation. It is well written and you can find each and every information about the configuration easily. Now what we will do, we will go inside the project. This is my sample Kanban project B. I will use this in this project, and when you will come here in the external share, and we have an option to create the external link directly from here. You can go and create the external share link. You will find the option to choose the share type. You want to share issue, you want to share board, you want to share filter, or you want to share the timeline. And the other way to create the external share link is from directly inside the issue. I will pick any of the issue. Let's suppose if I will go to the backlog, and then I can take this particular issue. The first option is you can directly go from here. You can find an option to create the external share. You can simply click, and then here you can see the preview. This is the preview for the external users. We have a setting here, general, where we will find the name, link name, we will find the link description, we will find an option you want to make it public URL or not, we will find an option to enable the share or not. What is the use of this public URL? So here right now you can see the link name is on the URL, but if you will go and disable it, then our link will look like this. It is a secure token that will go with your link. But let's suppose you want to give a name of this link, which will be demo video link. Then what you can do, you can go and use a public link and our link will look like this. But right now I don't want to use this public URL. You will find an option to select the project, so you can select your project from the list. You can simply type and you can select from the list. We have the share type. Right now I just want to share the issue, but if you want to change it to the board, filter and timeline, then here you can change your share type. You can again select the issue from the list. Here you can adjust the issue layout as I described previously. You can go and design your own issue layout and then select here. Here we have the permission, and this is very interesting part where you can adjust the share permission. You want what kind of permission you want to give to the external team member. They can only view the comment, or you are giving the permission to add the comments also. So here I am giving view and add permission. This is for the internal comments. This is for the attachment. This is for the linked issues. I want like they can view the basic information, they can view the content, and I'm also giving the same permission for the subtasks. They can view basic info, view content. For the status, I am allowing them to change the status, priority, workload, change log. We have such kind of permission that we can set here, and we can also give them the permission to issue creation. It means the external user can also create the issue here. So it's up to you, you want to allow them or not. This is about the security, where you can set the security about your external share link. If you want, we can enable the password protection. So there are the three options here: enable password protection, set link expiration time, and the require access. So if you want to enable the password, you can go and enable the password like this. But if you want to set the expiration time, you can go and enable the expiration time as well. So it's up to you what kind of link restriction you want to make. We also have an option to share with the specific user. What is the meaning of share with a specific user here? If you want to share this particular issue with a specific emails or domain, then you can use this option. You can go and enable share with specific emails or domains. You can mention your email ID or any email addresses from the domain here. After that, you can go and copy this URL and share it with the external teams through any communication channel. However, only the specified email addresses or domains will be able to access the content of the link. In this particular issue, we have general setting, permission, security, custom fields, and the extension. Now, after doing these kind of settings, you can go and send via email. When you will click on send via email, then you will find the email look like this. So it's up to you. If you want to change the layout of this particular email, you can go to the template customization and you can do it. You can type the mail ID of that particular person where you want to share that particular ticket. Let's suppose I am mentioning one of my ID, and then I can send it. External user will find such kind of an email like this particular issue has been shared with them. Once they will click on this particular issue, then they will find such kind of interface. So here, depending what kind of permission the particular person has given me to perform, let's suppose I am an external user here, so what can I do? I can change the status because I have a permission, so I can directly go here and change the status. I can start watching so that I can get the update about that particular issue. You have to log in here, and if you have already account with that, you can log in directly. But if you do not have account, you can go and create your account. I have already created the account here, so I will go and log in. Once I will log in, I will find the option dashboard and settings. When I will go to the dashboard, I will have an option to share with you subscription and the activity, where I can see how many issues shared with me. I can see how many issues I have subscribed, means how many issues I am watching for the updates, and here I will find the activities, the name of that particular link, the action that I have performed, and the created date. So these options the external user will find in their dashboard. And this is the setting. You can change the name, you can change the email, you can set the password, and if you want to delete your account, you can go and delete your account as well. We'll come back to the dashboard and we will go share with you. And here you can see the demo video link is here, because I have already shared this particular issue with this particular email ID, and with this email ID I have external user account. I will go in this demo video link and I can perform the action. I can change the priority because I have an option to change the priority. I can make a comment here like this is, and then I can add. Once I will add, and then you will come in this particular issue here. Let me close and let me come here. You will find this one. This is my comment in the video added by the external username with the email ID. This is how an external user can communicate with you on this particular issue. They can add the comment, they can change the status, they can add the priority, and they can do a lot of things. Depends what kind of permission you are giving to them. Now we'll go to the external share here inside the project, and we will see how we can create the other share type. We can go here and then we can choose the board. This time we can go and create. It will be the preview of the board. If you will go here in the custom board settings, and this is the place where you can change the name of your column. If you want to delete, you can. If you want to add more column, then you can add the more column. You can add the more status as well. If you want to remove, let's suppose you have this backlog status is here, but you don't want to share this backlog with your external users, you can simply go and delete it from here. So this is very cool option. You can add the status, you can change the column name, you can add the column here in the custom board settings. We have the general setting as I explained for the issues. You can give it a name and you can choose like the projects. You can choose the board here, like you want to share the custom board, or if you want to share already existing board here. But here I want to share the custom board. So this is the JQL for the board. So if you want to change, then you can also change it here. We'll come here again in the permission. So these are the permission that we can set for the external users about the comments, internal comments, attachments, and the other permissions are here. And this is the security. This time I want to maybe enable to the password protection. I can go and set the password. After that I will share this password using the email, because I am going to share this particular board via email here. And yes, we can go to the quick filters, and this is very good. Let me click here on the preview here. You can create your quick filters. When you will come here, we already have the open and recently updated. So this is the open and this is the recently updated. But if you want to go and create your own quick filters, you can do it. Maybe you can go, you can click on the custom, you can give it a name. Let's suppose you want to give the priority here, and then you can write priority equal. Maybe you can go with the medium, and then you can add here. Once you will add your custom quick filter here, you can see it in a preview. Come here and see it's a priority. So now we have open, recently updated, and the priority quick filter. So you can create as many as quick filters you want here. The third one is the board configuration, where you can go and hide the filters. You can hide the other filters, like let's suppose if you want to hide this assignee, if you want to hide this label, then you can go and hide it. You have an option to hide the assignee and labels here. So this is how you can design a board to share with the external teams. Once you will do these kind of settings, you have created the columns, statuses, like you did everything about the custom board settings, board configuration, you created quick filters, and whatever you want to share with your external member, you can do it, and then you can hit send via email. And here you can mention the email ID with the external team member, and you can share it just like we did in the issue case. Here in the board, I want to share with the same user that I have created for my test. So I can go and share it with the same external user. Once I will do it, I will come here in the external profile and then I will go to the dashboard. I will click on share with you, and here you can see Monica@board share. I can go and click on this particular board. It is asking me about the password, so I can send the password using email. Once I will hit the send via email here. Right now I will copy here and I will use the password here to open the board so that I can show you how the board will look like for the external user. So this is the board that I have shared with these external users. I have the column that I wanted to share. So what kind of actions I can perform as an external users here? I can search, I can use the quick filters, I can use the label, I can set the group by filter, assign epic subtask. I can start watching all issues or I can stop watching all issues. So this is how we can share the board with the external users. Now we will come back here. I'm gonna close it. We will have other options as well. When you will go and create the external links, you can share the filters and you can share the timeline as well. Now close it. I have already created some filters and timelines to show how you can create the timeline share link and how you can create the filter share link. We will go and edit this particular filter share here. Let me show you how, so that I can explain you the settings about the filter. We have general settings, we have permission, security, custom fields and custom content, as just like we had for the issues and the boards. The quick filter, so this is also I have explained in the board share how you can create your quick filter. So this is exactly the same here for the filter share. And we have the filter configuration. This is exactly the same. If you want to hide a filter, you can go and hide this particular filter from here. We also have the filter column settings here. This is the place if you want to delete some kind of a fields or maybe you want to adjust them, you can just drag and drop and you can order them with the help of drag and drop. And if you want to add more fields in the column, then you can go and add it, and here you can delete it if you don't want. So these kind of the filter column settings we have. After that, you can share this filter share using this URL. You can copy this URL and share with the external team members via any communication channel. What I will do, I will copy this URL here and I will paste this one here. And it is asking me to log in. Why? Because I have secured this filter using this option share with a specific user. So only this user will be able to log in and see the content of this filter. But let's suppose I don't want to use it, then what I will do, I will copy this URL and share again with the external team members. I will go and paste it here. So this is how the content of my Jira filter will look like. We can secure this particular URL with the different methods. As I explained, we have the enable password protection, set link expirations and the require SSO, as well as the share with the specific user. So these are the protection methods that we can use to secure this particular URL. And after that, you can send this URL to your external teams via any communication channel. If you want to share maybe on Slack, Teams or any other, you can do that, or even you can send via email also. Now we can go to the timeline share. I can go and edit the timeline share here. This is my timeline share preview. Again, we have general, permission, security, custom fields. This timeline is different from the Jira timeline because we have a different settings here. With the help of this external share timeline, it allows users to choose which issues to design as an epic in timeline, because when you will go into the Jira, then you will have only one issue type which will be epic as an parent, and then after that you will see the other issues. But here the case is different. Let me show you how. You can come to the general here and then you will find the JQL options. So here I have already written issue type equal to story. It means this particular timeline will work. It will show you story as an parent issue and then their task and subtask like this. You can change the issue type. Let's suppose if you will come here and you want to say issue type equal to bug, how my timeline will look like after this change. Here I have the bug, but if I will have few subtasks under this particular SSPB8, then it will look like, okay, this is the bug and then it's subtask. This is how you can design your timeline here, and then you can share with your external team. You can copy the URL of this timeline share, copy the URL, and then you can go and paste it here in the different window, and this is how the timeline view for the external user will look like. They can perform these actions like start watching all issues, stop watching all issues, and they can use those filters. If they will go inside the issue, then they can also perform the operations according to the permissions. They have a permission to change the statuses or the any other fields as well. You can also use this app to report a bug. Let's suppose I am a project manager and I want to report a bug to the external vendor. Then what I will do, instead of writing the email and putting all the screenshot related to the bug in an email, I will go and simply generate the external link for the vendor and I will share it. Like here you can see this is the bug, which is SSPB13. What I will do, I will go to the external share here, and then I will create the external share link. I will go and share the external link here. I will put all the details here about the bug. I will go and simply share this particular bug with the external vendor. Let me close it. When I was on an issue, then I was also showing you, when you will go here in the three dots, you will find an option to create the external share link here. But the other place is you will also find the option to create your external share link here. You will go to the external share and then you can create the external share link directly from here. If you are ready to make the external collaboration easier than ever, then I would suggest you to give the external share for Jira a try today. You will find the link of the app in the description below, and if you found this video helpful, then please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Let's see you in the next video.